So I've got this Mondrian inspired repeating background stencil that I made in MidJourney, and I want to try it. I want to try it to use each of the different layers because this should be a black and white stencil. It should be, you should either use the black or the white. On the right you have the dark space, that is the lines that are going to separate the blocks of white and color, and on the left you have the blocks of white and color. So I'm going to try it both ways. I'm going to paint this black, and then I'm going to do the whites on top of it. I'm going to paint this white and do the blacks on top of it, and just see what they might be useful for. If you look really closely at the stencil that's black that we painted on white surface, you see that there's a bunch of bridge lines in here that are kind of distracting. And if I'm a purist and I really like the Mondrian look of the lines that break up the space into different shaped squares, then I'm really going to prefer this one on the left, which means that I'm going to need a black surface to go behind, and then I'm going to need white layer on top. I'm going to use this just because I like it better. But I'm also going to use it because it's going to allow me to go in and, for example, selectively, I think we need primary colors for this, to selectively choose different areas where we can paint color blocks. Okay, so you get the idea. Paint these, fill in these color blocks in different ways. Okay, hopefully we're going to do a little bit better than that. So let's give that a try and see if we can do something that's in a repeated pattern that we like. Okay, so notice that I used the stencil to fill the white and then also to color in right afterwards without moving the stencil. That's pretty important. So I'm going to move it over now. I'm going to paint the next panel. So you know the pattern repeats. This is the same block as this one, but because you color in the different blocks in each iteration, it actually makes it so it's really hard to see the repetition. Some of the blocks you can see, like that irregular shaped bottom block on the bottom goes over, but because you've got the red and blue and yellow in different places, you don't really notice the repetition. It's a nice way to cover a wall if you want to have every spot on the wall look a little bit different. Okay, I like this Mondrian. This goes out to my brother Johnny, who's a big Mondrian fan. This is Dave signing off from Bay Stencil.